We have approximately 100 skaters from Alberta, some from Manitoba, one from Saskatoon. But tonight we are under the lights skating with a 500-meter sprint race. They go in, it's Olympic style, so it's very different from mass start, which will be tomorrow. The idea behind Olympic style is that we have two skaters. There's two separate lanes, and they start in separate lanes and cross over on the other side. And the reason they cross over is to equalize the distance. So they're not racing each other, they're racing against the clock, so it's time. So if we have 5 pairs tonight, and the best time will be determined based on their gender as well as their age. Mass start now, which is some that most of our younger skaters do. There'll be 6 to 8 people on the line, and they all skate. And in that aspect, it's who comes across the line. That time is important, but not as important as placing. And that is most of our younger skaters do that. Once they reach about 15 years old, 14, 15, they go into Olympic style skating, which is what will be currently done at the 2026 Olympics in Milan. In other races, the 500 meter, it's an equal distance, so they have the white armband is on the inner lane and the red armband is on the outer lane, and they will cross over on the other side, and so that they will end in different lanes. But in some of the other distances that they will be skating over the weekend, in Olympic style, they will start at various sides of the rink, and the starts are staggered just to equalize the distance. And every single lap, they switch lanes. We are just getting close to the start of the 500 meters. We have both men and women in various ages, and so looking forward to them skating here. This is one of the best facilities, outdoor facilities in Canada. We do have 3 indoor facilities covered, but when it comes to outdoor skating, weather's important. It's a beautiful night. It's supposed to be a beautiful weekend, so that is ideal for outdoor skating. Some of the fastest ice in Canada is actually here in Red Deer from the 2019 Canada Games. We had some excellent times. And I know some of the skaters this weekend, for sure in Olympic style, are trying to break track records. I do look at the start list and I see there's a potential 1 or 2 skaters that could actually break the records. And so we'll be cheering them on. That's an exciting part, is going for a track record when we don't have that many events, long track Olympic style events outside anymore. Most of them are in Calgary, Fort St. John, or Quebec City, which are covered ovals. And tonight, skating under the lights is something that I don't know that it's ever been done, but it's pretty exciting to be here under the lights. It's so bright. It looks like you're skating in the daytime. So it's pretty exciting. I know all the skaters are looking forward to racing, and hopefully they will have some good times. As you will notice too, on the corners, there's track markers there that that identify the inner and the outer lane. -6. Well, that's actually ideal temperature for racing.
Great. Can you hear me here now? David, can you hear me?
He didn't know you were here, I think. Oh, did you let him know?
David, just want to confirm that you can copy me on the mic. All right, how does that copy?
Excellent. Well, I just wanted to welcome everyone to our first evening races for the Western Canadian Long Track Meet. I am Jennifer Jakeman. I will be attempting to do my best of announcing and pronouncing everybody's last names. Just on behalf of the organizing committee, thank you for joining us for the Western Canadian Outdoor Classic. We are thrilled to host athletes, families, coaches, and supporters from across Western Canada for this community celebration of outdoor speed skating. Before we do begin, we respectfully acknowledge that we are gathered on the traditional lands of the Treaty 6 Nations, including the Cree, Dene, Blackfoot, Saulteaux, Nakota, Sioux people, as well as the Métis Nation of Alberta. We are grateful to share this land and thank Indigenous peoples for their continued stewardship. We will be having a opening ceremonies tomorrow about 9:30-ish, give or take on skating conditions. And we will be having the City of Red Deer Mayor attending, Cindy Jeffries as well. And looks like we are ready to go. And our first race is going to be the 600 mixed 500 mixed race. And pair number 1 on our inside lane, we have Adam Buchwald skating for Winnipeg. And on the outside lane is James Wigglesworth skating for Red Deer.
Okay, they will be starting at the far end of the track, and they will finish on the same side. As you can see, you probably can see our timers. Yep. I'm not sure east and west.
Okay, our first race is our 500 mixed for the Friday event. Pair number 1 on the inside track, we have Adam Buchwald out of Winnipeg. And on our outside track, we have James Wigglesworth skating for Red Deer. Outside lane for James Wigglesworth.
These are two of our, Adam's a senior skater and James Wigglesworth the junior skater. Adam's one of the some top senior skaters in Canada. He's did go to the Junior Worlds last year, so this is exciting for him. And James, I think it should be a good race. As you can see, they're off right now, and they're in their starting position, and this is a huge sprint down the track. It's important that they get their speed up, and as you can see, they enter the corner. One's an outer, one's an inner, and the inner is in front, and James is on the outer, is outside, and now you will watch them as they cross over so that they equalize the distance that they are skating. Both will be 500 meters. And as you can see, it's actually a fairly close race, but they are not racing each other, and they're racing for time, which is really important. And then they will be, based on their time, they will be ranked on their time accordingly.
All right, our next race on our pair number 2, inside lane, is Mila Ireland skating for CSSA. And in the outside lane, we have Evan Boyce, also from Calgary Speed Skating Association.
As you will notice, these skaters will go to the start, and then the commands will be ready, and then the gun, so they will be down in their position. It will be go to the start, ready, the command will be, and then the gun. And the majority of these skaters are racing on a clap skate, which is not a fixed blade. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it gives them that extra stride so that they can use it. The blade is attached at the front and extends at the back. Some skaters will be racing on a fixed blade, which is a lot of our younger skaters, but the majority of these skaters that are skating Olympic style will be on a clap skate. Another close race, and Maya is one of our top Neo Junior skaters, so that's exciting for her.
All right, race number 3 with our third pair in the inside lane, skating for Calgary Grizzlies is Stingen Rehorst. And in the outside lane is Mason Rehorst, also from Calgary Grizzlies.
These races go fairly quickly too. The starters, it takes about a minute to a minute 20 per race. Once the timers have their times written down, okay, and here's a false start. So the skaters will return to the start, and the starter will acknowledge who false started. It will be the inner or the outer lane. And from this point now, both skaters will have one false start. If they false start again, they will be disqualified and they cannot participate in this race. And there are various reasons why they false start. Either they go down and their skate blade crosses the line, their skate blade must be behind the line, or they jump the gun or go before the gun goes. Now in this pair, they're fairly close to the crossover, but obviously there's no crossover issues. If they do come across or come out of the inner and outer lane close together, that does cause some issues. And if they do come out and the outer and the inner are equal, then the outer lane actually has the right of way because they are actually skating a further distance. That will be our referees, which we have 4 out there that will make those decisions based on the race. But generally speaking, most times we don't have those situations at the crossover. They're usually separated because of the inner and the outer lane.
All right, our next race is pair number 4. In the inside lane, we have Molly Poulin skating for Calgary Grizzlies. And in the outside lane, we have Poppy Wheelhouse skating for Banff Canmore.
In this situation, either there's a false start or there's not a false start, or the starter may have said, skaters, just stand up and relax and we'll redo the start. That does happen at times. The starter has the right to do that or to issue a false start based on if the skaters, usually the skater's skate goes over the red line. That could be it too. A faulty starter gun, that might be happening. We normally, tomorrow, we'll be using an electronic gun, but just for tonight, for the 5 or 6 pairs, we decided to just use our regular starting gun. And so from that, the skaters, or the timers will be looking for the smoke, not by sound, and that's how they time them, based on when they see the smoke from the starting gun.
Yeah.
Our timers will be taking 3 times per skater, and they take the average of that time to determine their exact time. So if no one's been down to Setter's Place, we do have a beautiful outdoor facility here. There is public skating all week, and I think Monday and Wednesday evenings. But during the week, they have Fridays are free. Weekends, they have public skating times. This is beautiful ice, much nicer than skating on an outdoor rink or even at Bower Ponds, even though Bower Ponds is beautiful. This ice is smooth, no cracks, no nothing. So I encourage you to come and you can try speed skating. Our club has many try-it nights, different opportunities for people to come and try speed skating. For sure, anybody who's 4 or 5 years old up until masters, we offer the opportunity to come out. We skate here from mid-December to mid-February, and in the fall we skate at the Daw Center, and then we go back to short track at the Daw for the remainder of the season till mid-March. But there's nothing like skating outdoors. It's beautiful, it's refreshing, lots of fun. We have lots of young kids in our club. They have a great time when they're out here. We have lots of speed skates that are available to rent. So you don't need to have your own speed skates. The equipment is minimal, so it's it is one of those sports that it's relatively inexpensive, and we encourage anybody to come and try it. So if you're looking at something like that, you can go to our website. You can go to our website and fill out a try it form. Now we're back. Obviously, they fixed the gun, and now we're back at it. Another great race off. We have Molly Poulin and Poppy Wheelhouse. Both those girls were at the Neo Junior Canadian Championships in Quebec City last week, where they selected the Junior World Team as well as the Neo Junior champion. And Neo Junior is 14-15, and Junior is 16-18. And you can see Molly is wearing an Alberta suit, so she is on our provincial team. Oh, that was a good race by both of them. And we just have one pair left.
All right, next up, pair number 5 for the 500 mixed. In the inside lane, we have Grace Halliday skating for Rocky Mountain House. And in the outside lane, we have Alicia Begin skating for Lethbridge.
After this race is completed, we will have a short break, and then we will come back, and there will be a team sprint. And at that time, I will explain how the team sprint works. It's a very exciting race. It's on the World Cup circuit. It's not in the Olympics, but it is on the World Cup, and the skaters love doing it. It's lots of fun. So I will explain that once we have a short break and allow the skaters to rest a little bit between the races, and then they will come out and do the team sprint. Some of these skaters, it's their first or second time skating Olympic style, so sometimes they do get nervous at the start and are totally not comfortable, which is understandable. As well as when you're there, you want to get the best start possible, so you tend to, well, as we've had now here, a situation. I'm not sure what's happened, but they back them up and they will restart them again. And especially in some of our developmental meets, we want to give those kids an opportunity to have success. And skating Olympic style for your first few times is a little bit nerve-wracking. And then on the inside lane is Grace Halliday. She does train with our Red Deer Speed Skating Club. She's from Rocky. She loves outdoor skating, so it's been great to have her come and train with our skaters. And Alicia from Lethbridge would have very limited outdoor skating experience because down in Lethbridge they only run short track, which is in a hockey rink. So great to see her out here too as well. Looks like a good race for Grace. And same with Alicia. Okay, we will now take a break for 15-20 minutes, and then we'll come back to our team event.
It looks like we're just going to take a quick break.
Okay, thanks.
So we're just going to have a quick break while they reset the track, everybody warms their toes, and we'll get back at it for our team sprint mix. We have two races coming up, so I will give you a couple minutes more.
It's okay, but it's hard. I know because I just.
candidness. It's going to be so. I mean, dress warm, but well, yeah, because you could be on camera and you're going to want to look good. I'm just going to look warm.
I'll go and ask these guys what time they're starting.
Are, do you hear me? Okay, I'm just waiting for somebody to advise that we're good to go. I guess we are going in 4 minutes.
Yes. So we should announce that they're ready to start at 7. So please, first move out there. You'll just tell me when we're going live? So I can talk? Okay. Okay, well, we are going to start our team sprint here fairly soon. I will explain to you. Usually there's 2 teams on the ice, but because we only have 3 teams, there will be one group of skaters that will skate by themselves, and then the other 2 will, one group starts on one side and one group starts on the other side. So it is like a pursuit, but again, it's time related and the fastest time wins. So there will be 3 skaters in each team. The first skater will have a white armband, the second skater will have a red armband, and the third skater will have a yellow armband. What will happen is they will start on each side. The first skater will skate 1 full lap and then peel off to the outside, and then the race will continue with the next skater will skate another lap, which will end up being 2 laps, and they will peel off, and then there will be 1 skater left who will finish the race. When they're selecting their teams, it's based on, strength. So the first person is usually a 500-meter sprinter skater. The second skater is a 500 skater as well as a stronger sprinter. And then the third person is usually a more middle distance to long distance skater that they can skate the 3 laps. The idea behind it is that they all skate together in unison. It doesn't always happen, but it is the idea, and the best situation is for them to skate together, and then 1 skater peels off so that they are drafting behind. So the second and third skater is drafting behind the first skater, which saves them a little bit of energy. And then the same with the second skater. Well, the third skater will draft behind the second skater so that they have a little bit of wind resistance behind them, and they are saving energy so that they can have the best last lap. So it's a fun race. It's exciting. It's fast. And so we should be getting ready for our first team to come up.
All right, and just a reminder, folks, you can watch this live on YouTube or through our Facebook page with Red Deer Ski. Our first team sprint mix will be the white armband, Adam Wolfwald, skating
For Manitoba.
Manitoba.
In the red armband, we have James Wigglesworth skating for Red Deer. And in the yellow armband, we have Mila Ireland.
No, that's the home one.
We've had to change.
Sorry,
We've
there
actually
has
had
been
a
a
change.
change to this. I'll get the updated race sheet.
Even from down here.
And currently, our race sheet will not say which lanes they're in. They are going to decide amongst the skaters which will be first, second, and third. But those are the groups, yes. You can announce the groups, but they will be deciding who's first, second, and third. And it will be based on their armband, so we can also tell.
Okay,
Okay,
with my updated sheet, the team sprint first pair will be team number 2. Evan Boyce Stein Rehorst and Mason Rehorst. And team number 1,
This is the first. This will be the first pair by themselves.
I will stop talking.
They will be starting on the opposite side. And with the team sprint, they usually wear helmets. Just from more of a safety aspect because there's more than one on the ice. In Olympic style skating, many of the skaters do not wear helmets, but it's not mandatory that they have to in Olympic style skating, but in the team sprint, they are to wear helmets. So in this first grouping, we will just have 3 skaters, 1 team.
Yeah, you're the next one. See, look at.
We should be ready to go here very shortly. I don't see all the skaters out there yet. Just maybe waiting for the first group to come out.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Also, do you want me to just gun it with 500? Yeah. We're going to have 2 teams.
Just one team on the first race. So just this side. Okay.
All right, team number 1.
All right, first group to go to the start.
I think we're about to start. So.
Just wait till we start them and they're by, then you guys can come on the ice.
All right.
Okay, we're now getting ready to start. As you can see, they line up, white, red, and yellow armband. The starter is in the middle of the track, and we will have a starter at each of the start lanes to let the starter know if they have a false start or not. Okay, now they're off. As you can see, they are trying to stay as close as they can together, which these guys actually are doing a really good job. So they're drafting from each other and conserving energy. And as the lead skater comes around the corner, they will have the straightaway or part of the straightaway to peel off and allow, see, as they peel off, he needs to peel off and let this, there he goes, and lets the second and third place skater go. There is a little bit of a gap between there, but the third place skater needs to catch up, and he is catching up, which is great for him. This is a really hard thing for the skaters to do, is to stay close to each other, and they need to communicate between the three of them, so they let one skater know if they need to slow down a little bit. So this last skater, he will be doing his last lap, and he will have skated 3 laps. The next race will have 2 teams, one on one side and one on the other side, and that's actually when it becomes kind of exciting, because you can see who's ahead as they cross the finish line. And here they come to the finish line, the first team.
All right, and next up we have in the second race of the team sprint, 3-lap. For the first team, we have Adam Buchwald, James Wigglesworth, and Molly Poulin. And our third team, we have Poppy Wheelhouse, Grace Halliday, and Alicia Begin.
Okay, we are ready to start our second race. Normally in this sprint, when it comes to a national championship or a World Cup or anything else, we do have males skate together and females skate together, but due to this only having 10 skaters racing tonight, we've decided to mix them up, which is it's good for them to skate with each other because they do race each other as the younger groups. We don't identify by gender. We have boys and girls skating together and racing each other. And as you can see from the start, that they do both have some start with their right foot forward, some start with their left foot forward. Our first group is quite, and as you can see, the skaters will have their hands on each other, so they're trying to actually give them a little bit of an extra push, and also it tells them that they're really close together. So that helps too. In the communication, if you're touching the other person, you know they're right behind you. And as they come down this straightaway, Molly will pull out, and James and Adam will take over, and they will increase their speed by quite a bit. And our first group over there is also doing the same thing. Looks like these guys will overtake that, but they are certainly our strongest skaters here today. And as they come around, they will be, James will peel off and Adam will finish the race. They both Adam and James skate in the Oval program down in Calgary. So they are training 6 days a week and getting a lot of quality training in for sure. I think both of them are going to school, so that is great that they can go to school and skate at the same time. And our last group, they just peeled off, and there we'll finish up the race. Here comes our Adam Buchwald. Crosses the finish line. Great. And our second group, they have approximately, oh, she fell, so she's going to get up as fast as she can to continue. She has about 200 meters left. And that is Poppy Wheelhouse. If you do fall in this event, you want to get up as fast as you can. It's pretty hard if you're in the first or second skater. If you fall, it really takes away from the race. But as a third skater, if you fall, you're the only one, so you just get up and skate as fast as you can. Across, there she goes. She's almost done. And there it is. That is our team sprint. We welcome you back tomorrow. It will be a full day of racing tomorrow. In the morning, we will have our 11 and under, 10 and under skaters. They will be racing mass start in a variety of distances on our oval. And then in the afternoon, we will have our youth, which are 11 to 13, and our neo juniors and juniors and masters be skating in the afternoon.
Morning is going to start at 8 a.m. with our coaches and official meetings. So we'll be doing the first flood at 7 a.m. So we do have the concession open up downstairs in the morning throughout the day, as well as we do have a silent auction table and a
So thank you
toonie
everyone
draw.
for tuning in, and we look forward
So don't
to a
forget
full
your
day of
toonies.
racing on Saturday and Sunday, and tomorrow is to be a beautiful day. So please, if you want to come down and watch, it's free, and we would certainly love to see as many people out here cheering these young athletes on. They all have dreams of making provincial teams, making national teams, skating in World Cups, skating in youth national championships, a whole variety of things out there for them. So please come out if you can and cheer them on, or tune in and watch all day. It'll be a full day of racing. Thank you again.